Good morning. It is August 5th and we have just left Ashland. I took a few days in Ashland because I had so many town chores to do and I was just tired. Anyways, the trail has been somewhat flat so far. One thing I'm really loving is the really hard packed dirt. It reminds me of hiking at home. It's very nice and solid, not slippery at all so far. A little bit of an uphill here, but yeah, we're gonna try to do 20 today. Not sure if I will or not. I get back to trail around 7:30 and I'm only like a mile or so in, mile or two, and oh, look at this, isn't that neat? It's got little puffballs. Cool. But I'm just hiking along and just enjoying the forest. And I don't know what else to say other than I'm back on trail. Apparently this is a llama crossing. Huh. I wonder if they used to have llama groups, because there's some places on trail where you can do that. You can like hike out with llamas as like a camping hiking thing. So I took lunch break not too long ago, and I was looking ahead, because originally I was going to try to do a 21-mile day, but that's not going to happen. And I was like looking for like, I don't know, anywhere between 15 to 20, like a good place to camp, and there really isn't what I consider a good place to camp. There's plenty of tent sites, but they're all next to dirt roads. And then there's this one area about 8 miles from here where there's a local man causing problems. Someone thinks he's like a property owner. He's like trying to get people not to hike the PCT in this one smaller section. And I was like, I don't want to deal with that person, so I don't want to camp near that person and like where they're causing problems. So, and I was like, okay, so 15 miles is out, and I was looking at the water situation. I was like, that's not great either. And long story short, I'm going to stop really early today. I'm going to stop at around 12 to 13 miles. There's a piped spring coming up in about 3-ish miles. It has camping and or tent sites around it, and it's not super close to a road, and it's got water. And I looked at the mileage to Crater Lake. It'll be like 92 miles away once I get there. And so if I do like 420s in like a partial day, like 320s in a 25 day, it'll get me close enough to Crater Lake to narrow in. So, and I certainly have plenty of food. I of course didn't run out of food. I never ran out of food, but I was running really low on food when I went into Ashland, because I miscalculated a day thanks to far out miscalculating the distance to Ashland. Anyways, so this time I went overboard and now I have too much food. Possibly, but I get to eat it all with abandon, and so I should have enough to get me to Crater Lake just fine. But yeah, so tired. I also didn't sleep super well last night, which is my fault completely because I drank caffeine way too late at night. Couldn't resist that Coca-Cola. But anyways, I'm gonna get hiking. And didn't feel much today. I'm not gonna feel much today. I'm just too tired. So I'm having lunch and I flicked one of these off of me. They're the most alien looking bug I've ever seen. But yeah, these things, they bite. They don't care. They just bite you. And so I always flick them off of me. They're not peaceful like all the other bugs. Like, as soon as I notice them, flick, because I've gotten bitten like 2 or 3 times already, and I did nothing. They just landed on me and they just bite. And so, and I don't think they're like trying to get blood like a horsefly or anything. I think they just like to bite. Anyways, so yeah, I camped early. I only did like, I don't know, 12 miles. Waiting for this to cook. I hope it's good. I got my Sprite, but I'm just sitting here relaxing. I am tired as F. As soon as I get done eating, I'm gonna lay down and hopefully fall asleep. And fall asleep early. But we'll see. And then tomorrow I'll be knocking out 20s to 25s. So just gotta hike a shit ton from here on out, just in general, but also because the towns are so freaking far away that I need to hike at least 20 miles a day. So anyways, I'm gonna go back to reading because I'm tired, and I also don't have a lot of space on my phone because I was doing videos yesterday. Good morning, it is August 6th. I have left camp. It's a little after 6 a.m. and we are headed at least 20 miles north. The water looks really not great today. Pretty much the only reliable good water source in the next like 25 plus miles is in 11 miles. It's crazy because there's like these other like pumps and stuff, and like they're broken or something. I don't know. And then like one water is contaminated with like some type of chemical or whatever. It's just a little annoyed because I thought once I got to like Northern California, Northern Oregon, we wouldn't have as many long water carries. But I was wrong. So anyways, it's all good. This is what the forest looks like this morning. The trail is nice. And we're in a nice little forest. And I haven't looked at the elevation, but I'm sure it's not going to be too many steep ups and downs because according to everyone in Oregon, it is flat. And it kind of is. There's just like a lot of micro up and downs, but nothing too extreme. I don't know what else to say other than we're going to get hiking. You hear them? Those are a couple of cranes that just landed. Walking along and looking at these little white flowers with a black middle. Just found a piece of a rodent skull. So I really like this forest a lot. I like how there's lots of trees and it's very open. With a little bit of underbrush. So Sticks is ahead by a little bit, probably 0.2 or so. And when she passed me, first off, I thought she and Hiko were way ahead of me. I thought they got out of town like a day or two. And I saw that she signed the log yesterday, but apparently she signed it and then camped right away after it. And anyways, that doesn't matter, she's ahead. And so when she passed me and we caught up to each other, she asked me if I was gonna go have lunch at the Hyatt resort, and I had not planned on doing that. And after talking to her, now I'm going to try to do that. I really want town food. But I'm also leaving it up to fate. It sounds like if they're not too short-staffed, the resort will come pick you up from the road. So I'm really hoping that they're well-staffed and that we can get picked up from the road. I don't know how far ahead she'll get ahead of me, though. Sticks is faster than I am. But I'm hoping I can keep up enough where if she's waiting for a ride, that I can get there just in time to the road. We've got about a little less than 1.8 left to the road. So, yeah, a little excitement. I haven't eaten yet. So, normally I'm not into people drawing on stuff, but I think this is hilarious. Trying to book it now for the next 1.8 so I can possibly get some town food and some soda, but we'll see. And I haven't eaten yet. I haven't taken any breaks from this morning, so if I am able to take lunch there at the resort and stuff, I'll be over halfway for midday. I'll be at like 10 or 11 miles. So it's a nice little break, but again, we'll see what happens. Sticks and I were successful getting a hitch to the Hyatt resort for lunch. It is 3, a little after 3. The staff it's too short staffed right now to give rides there or back. So, and there wasn't really anybody at the store. And I also noticed when we were gonna hitch in that everybody was going into town, not away from. I'm doing the road walk back to trail. It's about 1.5 miles, and I just started. So originally I planned to try to do 20 miles, just because with the late lunch I probably won't be able to do that. So I might bail out at 7 miles once I get back to trail. So a few miles before I was going to camp, there's some cabins apparently that you can maybe rent for $30 at this one place, so I might do that. I don't know, we'll see how far I get. I might only get 5 miles. I might get 8, I don't know, but we're gonna get hiking. Pepper, the awesome host at Asperkaha Cabins, Gave me some watermelon in this. And then I'm in the dining area. The bathrooms are over there, water's there. But one of those, that one over there, is my cabin for the night.